But because you took the U.S. History AP exam, you don't cover that third requirement, which is California state and local government. So you would still need to take one more course in the American institutions. Does that make sense? Okay. So just read this carefully for whatever AP and IB exams that you took. Make sure it tells you like what courses it counts for, how many units you get, and then if there's an exception to what course it counts. Okay. So just make sure you pay attention to that. 488. So this goes over student classification. So freshman is lower than 30 units, sophomore is 30 to 59, junior is 60 to 89, senior is 90 and above. And then obviously there's graduate level as well. So if you look at 489, you'll see leave of absence. So this is really important because you are allowed to take a leave of absence. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So you are allowed to take a leave of absence up to 4 semesters, but there is a specific time frame that you need to apply in order to qualify for a leave of absence. Okay, you can talk to your assistant dean about that. Going to your college advising about that, and even just general advising, you can go in there and talk to them about it. Let's see, 490. Oh, this is really important. So this goes over academic probation. So if you are to fall below a 2.0, you will be put on academic probation. If you are below a 2.0 for 3 consecutive semesters, I believe. At the end of the 3rd semester on probation, yeah. So if you have a 2.0 for 1 semester, then you'll be put on academic probation. If you continue on academic probation for 3 consecutive semesters, you may be expelled from the school. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's really important to keep your grades up, obviously, but if you are someone who struggles, make sure you keep that 2.0 higher than a 2.0. Okay, just keep that in mind. Student conduct. So this just goes over how a student should conduct themselves while at the university, and then different university policies for it as well. All right, 494, please. This is the last thing, I swear. So this goes over SDSU's smoke-free policy. We are a smoke-free campus. There is no smoking allowed, whether it's vaping, marijuana, cigarettes, anything like that. It is not allowed. So if you do it, just do it off campus. Okay? And then the last thing is right here on, page, I can't read the page, 500. And so basically 502 through essentially the end of this catalog goes over all the faculty and administration and who they are, what degree they have, and why they're qualified.
Oh, wow.
Right? Any questions on any of the things that I just went over in the catalog? No? I know it was a lot of information, and you're about to go get another presentation from your assistant dean, so yay us. But it's all worth it because you get to go register for classes, okay? Awesome.
Bravo.
I don't have a degree eval or anything. Do you still want me to
do you want to just talk about it?
Yeah, I guess.
Is this, are you still?
Yeah, just leave it on.
That's
Fine.
cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So at this point in the presentation, you would go over the degree evaluation, their map. There's another page, I forget what it's called, but she'll go over it. Basically, you go over all these documents and explain to them how they work together in order to see what classes you need to take. So the degree evaluation basically goes over all the classes you need to graduate. The mind map goes over all the classes you need to graduate, but it also tells you the order that you should take them in to be the most successful. All right. It'll also tell you when the best time to study abroad is. It'll tell you what order to kind of put the classes in. You don't have to follow it, and it's also a really good tool to use every semester to kind of rearrange the courses the way you want to. You'll have a That's it, personal information sheet. You'll have one of those and it'll tell you what courses you need to take with regards to the mathematics and quantitative reasoning, as well as the communication and reading requirement of your graduation requirements. Alright? Cool. Do you guys have any questions about how to give the presentation now? No? Did you notice what I was kind of doing to keep you guys engaged? I mean, it's really difficult because the information you're going over is really dry, but like the candy thing that I mentioned, like that's a real thing. So if you bring like a bag of candy, then, you know, it keeps
Why
them.
didn't my ambassador do that?
Right?
I'm blinking, like, I
Got the
don't
little
know.
golden ticket thing that says Aztec Nights, he's like, you guys are supposed to bring this to get admission into it. And then at the end of it, he's like, I'm just kidding.
That's really funny, I never thought of
He
that.
said, yeah, at the end, he's like, I'm just kidding about that, we would make fun of you.
I would too. That's actually funny, I'm gonna use that now. No, but any questions on how to give it? I mean, it's really simple, you literally just go through all of it, and then if you look at how I have it tabbed, so if you go here, I tell myself what page to go to, so I don't really need these tabs at the top, but it's still good to have these tabs, because if you get a question throughout the day and it's like, oh, where is this office, and you have no idea, you can go to like the admin page and basically what office are they looking for.
Okay.
So how you have all this stuff highlighted for places, are we always gonna be in the same college? Like,
You won't always be in the same college, but probably I would say 7 times out of 10 you'll be in the college that you are in.
Okay.
Okay, so just keep in mind that it is good to have these right here and these tabs on the side, just because that'll help you find different majors. Because even though you're going to be mostly working with your college, you may at one point be working with engineering, and you have no idea about engineering. Or you may be working with child and family development, and I was like, I don't have no idea about that. You know, that sort of thing. Any other questions, comments, concerns, inquiries?
How big would the groups be? I honestly don't remember this part in orientation.
Was
I
it-
feel old.
It depends. So it'll depend on the day, and also how many ambassadors we have that day. So it could be, you could have a group of like 10 at the minimum, I would say, but then you could also have a group of 30. So
wow.
it really just depends.
Dang.
Okay.
It depends on the day.
That's, I know, that's literally class.
Yeah, no, that's what we're doing. We're basically being the teachers right now.
Ooh, alright.
yeah, his
We
spine-
get these during orientation, so when it's your guys' turn to.
we did it in your catalog.
Yeah, because you can't give a presentation, you can't give a 1920 presentation in an 1819 catalog because things change.
Now you're reading about that. Yeah, okay.
Yes, I forgot to mention that in the presentation, but normally you're gonna start with like, this is your catalog, this is basically what you're gonna keep for all 4 years. Just keep in mind, if you change your major at any point, your catalog year will change unless it's within the same year that you started. Alright, or if you add a minor a year or 2 down the road, then you have a catalog for your major and a catalog for your minor. It's 2 different things.
So we're gonna retab the new catalog.
Yes.
Okay, so say if someone wants to double major and they don't pick up their second major until like later down the line, will they have to get a second catalog? Oh, wow.
I mean, you don't have to get the catalog because now they just post the catalog online.
Mhm,
So
true.
anything that you really need, you can just look up like, oh, university policy for, 1920 year catalog. And then it'll give you the university policies on the website.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not hard.